All right, folks, buckle up. We're diving deep into the world of Formula One, and let me tell you, it's not all sunshine and podium finishes. These guys push the limits in every race, and sometimes, well, they break the rules. Big time. Today, we're talking about some of the craziest punishments F1 has ever handed out. Speeding tickets? Try disqualification from entire championships. Let's see how these teams bent the rules and what the FIA, Formula One's governing body, did about it. Picture this. You're chilling on your couch, watching the Monaco Grand Prix. The race is insane. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen are neck and neck, and then chaos. One team does something suspicious, something that might have broken the rules. What happens next? FIA steps in, investigates, and bam, punishment time. But what kind of punishments are we talking about? Let's get into it. Okay, this one's a doozy. Back in 2007, McLaren was flying high, but then rumors started swirling that they might have gotten their hands on confidential Ferrari data. Now imagine Ferrari's secret blueprints for their car ending up in your competitor's hands. Not cool, right? FIA launched an investigation, and things got messy. McLaren drivers threw each other under the bus, accusations flew, and it was a real soap opera. In the end, McLaren avoided disqualification, but they paid a hefty price. A staggering $100 million fine slammed them for their actions. This unethical shortcut proved incredibly costly. The scandal tarnished Formula One's reputation, shattering the illusion that even the most prestigious teams were above cheating. It served as a stark reminder that fair play is paramount in the sport. Remember those crazy 80s F1 cars? Well, Tyrrell, a team back then, was desperate for an edge. They came up with this idea of using a water tank with lead weights in it. Now, the idea was to add weight during the race, then remove it later to meet the minimum weight limit. Clever, right? Well, not exactly. FIA wasn't having any of it. The lead weights weren't secured properly. Some spilled on the pit lane, and let's just say it wasn't a good look. Tyrrell Racing Team faced a severe blow when they received a stern penalty from the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile, FIA. The governing body of motorsport delivered a crushing verdict, disqualifying Tyrrell from the entirety of the current racing season. It was a stunning and unprecedented decision, effectively sidelining the team for the remainder of the year. This punishment sent shockwaves through the racing world, highlighting the uncompromising stance on safety regulations held by the FIA. The reason behind this punitive action stemmed from a violation related to the manipulation of car weight, a critical aspect of Formula One racing. Tyrrell was found to have infringed upon regulations governing weight limits, an infraction that carries significant implications for safety and fairness in competition. The FIA's decision to bar Tyrrell from further participation underscored the gravity of the offense and served as a stark reminder of the stringent standards upheld within the sport. The ramifications of Tyrrell's disqualification reverberated throughout the racing community, sparking discussions about the importance of adherence to regulations and the consequences of non-compliance. The FIA's unwavering commitment to upholding safety standards emerged as a central theme, emphasizing the organization's dedication to preserving the integrity and fairness of Formula One racing. Tyrrell's expulsion from the season served as a cautionary tale, signaling to teams and drivers alike that any attempt to circumvent regulations would be met with swift and severe repercussions. In the high-stakes world of motorsport, where split-second decisions can mean the difference between victory and defeat, the FIA's firm stance on safety resonated as a crucial reminder of the sport's paramount priorities. Michael Schumacher, the legend himself. But even legends make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes are pretty wild. In 1997, Schumacher was in a championship battle with Jacques Villeneuve. Things got heated on the track, and Schumacher made a very questionable move. He deliberately rammed Villeneuve's car. Can you believe it? FIA wasn't going to let that slide. Schumacher wasn't disqualified from the whole championship, but they stripped him of his driver's title that year. Harsh? Maybe. But it sent a clear message. Dangerous driving won't be tolerated. Here's a punishment that left everyone scratching their heads. 2005 San Marino Grand Prix. Jenson Button scores a fantastic win for Bar Honda. But wait, there's a twist. After the race, it turned out Button's car was underweight. Now, Barr came up with some excuse about needing extra fuel, but FIA wasn't buying it. Button was disqualified. But here's the kicker. FIA then went after Barr for team orders. Remember, back then, it wasn't uncommon for teams to tell their drivers who to let win. In this case, Barr told Takuma Sato to slow down and let Button pass him for the win. FIA saw this as unsportsmanlike and slapped Barr with a fine. The whole thing left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. Alright, buckle up folks, because Crashgate, as it's become infamous, is a deep dive into the dark side of Formula One. We're talking 2008, a time when Renault, a major player in the sport, was willing to throw away its reputation for a shot at victory. Imagine the scene. Singapore Grand Prix, a night race electric with energy. Suddenly, the race explodes into chaos. Nelson Piquet Jr., a Renault driver, slams his car into the wall in a dramatic crash. Safety car deployed. Strategies thrown into disarray. Pure F1 drama. But here's the jaw-dropping truth. Piquet Jr.'s crash? Staged. Renault, you see, had a cunning plan. They wanted their other driver, Fernando Alonso, to snatch victory in the ensuing chaos. With the safety car bunching up the field, Alonso could pit for fresh tires without losing valuable time. A calculated gamble, but one that rewrote the boundaries of sportsmanship. For a while, it seemed Renault had gotten away with it. Alonso took the checkered flag, and the night lights of Singapore shimmered on what seemed like a normal race. But secrets, like fast cars on the track, have a way of overtaking you. A year later, Piquet Jr. blew the whistle, exposing the elaborate scheme in all its shocking detail. The FIA, the governing body of F1, reacted swiftly and with fury. Renault was hit with a suspended 2-year ban, a dark cloud hanging over their heads if they dared to cheat again. But the punishment didn't stop there. Key figures within the team, like Flavio Briatore, the team principal, and Pat Simons, the engineering director, faced years-long bans, a personal and professional blow. Crashgate was a colossal blow to Renault's reputation. It shattered the illusion that even the biggest teams play by the rules, leaving a dark stain on the sport. The FIA's punishment, though severe, sent a clear and unwavering message: tampering with the core values of racing would not be tolerated. Crashgate wasn't just about a single race or a single punishment. It forced F1 to take a long, hard look at itself, re-evaluating how to prevent teams from manipulating the system. New regulations were implemented, loopholes tightened. Think about it this way. F1 is a high-tech sport, with teams constantly pushing the boundaries of car design and strategy. But there's a fine line between innovation and outright cheating. Crashgate served as a wake-up call, reminding everyone that the spirit of competition should never overshadow the core principles of fair play. Crashgate's impact transcended the immediate punishments. It cast a long shadow over Renault's legacy in F1. The team that once brought innovation and excitement to the sport was now synonymous with deception. Regaining trust takes time, and Renault has had to work hard to rebuild its reputation. Let's not forget the human cost of Crashgate. Drivers like Nelson Piquet Jr., who was pressured into a dangerous and unethical act, can get caught in the crossfire. Careers can be tarnished, dreams shattered. Crashgate highlighted the immense pressure that F1 drivers can face and the importance of clear boundaries within teams. Crashgate serves as a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the consequences of crossing the line in the pursuit of victory. It's a story that continues to be debated and dissected by F1 fans, a constant reminder that even in the glamorous world of Formula One, integrity matters. So, what do you guys think? Does Crashgate reign supreme as the worst punishment ever handed out in F1? Or are there other scandals that deserve that dubious title? Hit the comments and let's have a conversation. And hey, while you're at it, smash that like button and subscribe for more heart-stopping stories from the world of Formula One.